Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping outside your mansion, and realizing that everything you can see belongs to you. The beach, the ocean around you, the land beneath your feet. For most people, a private island sounds like the ultimate luxury. But for billionaires, owning one isn't just about having a beautiful vacation home. It's about something much more valuable: privacy, freedom, and control. So, why do billionaires love private islands? Let's find out. First, there's privacy. Imagine being one of the most famous people on Earth. Everywhere you go, there are cameras, reporters, fans, and strangers trying to get your attention. But on a private island? There are no random tourists walking past your front door. No crowded beaches. No curious neighbors. And, in many cases, no paparazzi waiting outside. A billionaire can arrive by private jet or yacht, spend days or even months on the island, and enjoy a level of privacy that is almost impossible to find in a major city. And that's one of the biggest attractions. But privacy is only the beginning. The second reason is control. When billionaires buy luxury homes in cities like New York, London, or Los Angeles, they still have to live within someone else's system. There are neighbors. There are traffic laws. There are crowds. There are buildings everywhere. But a private island offers something completely different. The owner can design the environment around their lifestyle. They can build a massive luxury villa, private beaches, guest houses, swimming pools, helipads, docks, and even entire resort-style facilities. In other words, they're not just buying a house. They're buying their own private world. And then there's the third reason: exclusivity. Billionaires already have access to things most people can only dream about. Luxury cars, private jets, super yachts, five-star hotels. So, when money is no longer the biggest limitation, the rarest luxury becomes something else. Something that almost nobody else can have. A private island is the ultimate symbol of exclusivity. You can't simply walk into it. You can't book a room online. And you certainly can't visit unless the owner wants you there. That makes private islands incredibly attractive to people who already have everything. But there's another interesting reason billionaires buy them: investment. A private island isn't always just a luxury purchase. Some islands can become valuable real estate assets. Depending on the location, development potential, and demand for luxury tourism, an island can potentially increase in value over time. Some wealthy owners also transform their islands into exclusive resorts, generating income from ultra-luxury travelers who are willing to pay enormous amounts for a few nights of complete isolation. Of course, owning an island isn't cheap. There are security costs, maintenance, staff, transportation, infrastructure, and sometimes even the challenge of producing fresh water and electricity. So, why spend millions or even hundreds of millions on something that most people would never consider buying? Because for billionaires, the appeal isn't simply the sand and the sunshine. It's the idea of having a place where the outside world feels far away. A place where they can escape attention. A place where they can entertain friends and family. A place where every detail can be designed exactly the way they want. And perhaps most importantly, a private island represents something money rarely buys in modern life: the freedom to disappear. Because when you're rich enough to own almost anything, the ultimate luxury may not be having more. It may be having a place where nobody can reach you. And that's exactly why private islands remain one of the most fascinating symbols of billionaire wealth.